What's up, you guys, for coming on? Um, and I want to, first of all, I want to first say that we are live. I'm going to take the green screen off if y'all don't mind if I take the green screen off today. I got to get the thing to, well, better yet, I keep the green screen on. Child. Lord, got my air mattress stuff showing. I just keep the green screen on. But apparently, you guys, I was getting word about Storm Monroe, and people were hitting me up, and I was over there with VS, and me and VS are going to do a live together, and we're going to talk. But before I get into the VS piece, I want you all to come on, thumbs up, share the video. When I went to the live, VS, well, I'm so honored. I see that you're going through much, and you get dragged. I said, well, VS, I want to know what's the issue between you and I. And she really believed that I sent Shireen Reese to IHOP to confront her. And I did not send Shireen. I did not send Shireen there. When that situation happened, if you're in the beef sector, you celebrate, oh, you making fun. It's like you having fun. I just thought that VS was gonna get a slap on the wrist. She was gonna go home. And once I knew that it was serious, I was like, I don't want no parts of it. But I did tell Shireen, I said, if you're injured, if you claim, because she said she was whooped and all of this type of stuff, and I said, if you injured, her family was in the background, you go and press charges. But this is something that VS failed to tell the story. Once she got arrested, Tracy, Fabe, Jay Wilson, Club Chat, everybody started calling the prosecuting office. Everybody, YouTubers started sending letters to the jail. They started calling the jail. They did that. And no harm to VS, but no shade. You didn't have to put hands on the woman. When Shireen got up out of her chair, left the restaurant, VS could have just been cool. But we all in the beef sector. She was on her phone and she attacked the woman. Then she sat on the woman. Then she said, I'm BS and woo, 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 woo. And it added injury. Now, mind you, they was in a wealthy part of Virginia. And I'm getting blamed. I'm like, BS, you really believe I told that woman to go there? I didn't tell Shireen to go there. Shireen went there when she called me because she reached out to VS and said, hey, VS, I got some furniture. I'm moving. Do you want to have this furniture? And VS told Shireen, B, go off yourself, And I said, Shireen, why are you reaching out to her? I just want to know if she got some furniture because she lived in my neighborhood. She will always brag that she lived up the street from VS. Now, mind you, Shireen was a Club Chat member. She was Club Chat. Club Chat. And then I modded her up because I tried to get some coin from her. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm in the B side. Hey, you got the bag. Hey, you got the purse. Bring the purse. I'm trying to get some coin. So when she went to IHOP, VS was like, why are you at here? Get away from me and blah, blah, blah. And Shireen sat on down. She put on her sunglasses. What? I'm here. What you gonna do about it? And I want to say to my followers, Wiley was not there. I was in Texas working. I was in Texas working. Shireen and VS live in Virginia. I never went to a court date, nothing. I understand having issues with the law. I had issues with the law. And I've always said that VS would have made a lot of money if she could have controlled her anger. I get it. A lot of people was coming for her. She was on a lot of dirt. She was saying stuff about Sean. And I guess she underestimated Sean's support. And because Sean sued her for defamation and slander, they served her at her house. VS did a lot. And I think that she don't want to come out, shit, oh, Wiley was a friend. And maybe, and then VS would say a lot of stuff about Sean. And I would never forget the day Sean said, Wiley, you messed up a bag dealing with her. And VS came out said, y'all think I'm the problem with Wiley, so I'm going to let him go so he can grow. And VS was very toxic because she was putting strong allegations out on people. Strong allegations, what she was saying about Sean Bradley was disgusting. And I told VS, I said, VS, what evidence do you have? I ain't got no, one of the kids, blah, blah, blah. I said, they're going to come on my show. They never came on the show. Never. And then she told me one night, I believe it's all a lie. Well, I said, VS, if it's all a lie, just drop it. And VS couldn't drop it. And I'm the talented one because I'll talk about other subjects. VS was in the B sector very heavy. And when she was talking about Sean Bradley, it was like a big thing towards Wiley. Oh my gosh, Wiley this, Wiley, blah, blah, blah. You know, Wiley, you get away from VS, blah, blah, blah. Because they really thought me and VS was in cahoots and stuff. And me and VS, we rarely talked. And then VS was like, when I came to your chat, you had 2 people in the chat. That's a lie. We was already at 1,000. We was monetized. We had a YouTube presence. We already had a name because we did other interviews. We've been on the internet longer than VS. So all this type of stuff. You didn't help me pay no rent. I remember only one GoFundMe page you made to help with a down payment. My audience gave as well as your audience. We paid the car off. You didn't help pay the note. So I just want to clear that up. Yeah, you helped, but don't be acting like, oh, I helped pay your rent months and months and months. Like you didn't do that. No, that's all a lie. And you know it. Okay? All right? So, and then also I want to respond to Mal TV. Everybody's talking about the Storm Monroe video. Storm got a strike. Storm told he told one of his moderator told me that I'm trying to appeal it, that he's worried. 2 of his mods said, stop just talking about it. Why risk your platform? He told one of the moderators, I needed to use Wiley name to get back in the algorithm. I needed to use Sean and Wiley name. So you're willing to risk your platform getting strikes to get back in the algorithm? And then the lady was like, well, Wally, it makes sense because when he had got the strike, the block strike, he got to do something. But you ain't have to do that. You're risking your channel to get back into the sector. You made these bad calculations. It's crazy. You making amateur mistakes. Amateur mistakes. Amateur mistakes. You did all of this to get your name back trending. Now you got to go with you. He fighting 2 strikes, filing appeals, hoping that YouTube allow him to go live, to get the videos back up. You doing all it. It's no way in the world I'll be doing that. Tasha don't even do it. Tasha do all of her dirty work behind a paywall. Sean David Wade do most of his dirty work behind a paywall. This doesn't make sense. It's crazy. They said I warned him he was trying to check everyone else, but I'm so like, boy, did you not read your contract? Yes, this man is unhinged. He even, when I reached out to the attorney, we have to find his, because the attorney that I deal with, she sent up the mail. I'm gonna find one that sent through email to send him a cease and desist. We got to do legal paperwork with Storm. This man is unhinged. He regurgitating a whole lie. For what? For YouTube? These YouTubers ain't gonna have your back in court. Go ask Michael Braggs. This Armand got on the phone with me and my attorney, and he gonna say, it's all King. I ain't tell him to say that. I ain't got nothing to do with it. And the lady was like, well, you said this. This is all the timestamps. And he told King to take the videos down. It's just like, because I guess they thought that's what number of slander, baby. We got about 55 videos of just number pure slander. And then the lawyer, it was so much, so many timestamps, it was just, she couldn't believe it. She said, what? Like, this man said we was on the SO list. And then he goes Storm. You regurgitating lies. Lies. Risking your platform and your livelihood for what? It's because you ain't got the talent. You can't bring other celebrity gossip stories. You have to throw dirt on us, and then you get your girlfriend or your sister, your mentee. She got to come out and defend you. Baby, she not even making those type of mistakes. I said to her, I said, you know what, sis? I apologize for what I said about you. I apologize because this ain't about you. You just got used. And don't you make that mistake like Storm did. Because what he's doing, he's unhinged. Ever since he got around, Armand, he's been losing. Armand wanted to dominate this sector. But let me tell you something. So I was up there watching other videos, right? So this video I was watching, Aton Daniels, I hope I'm saying his name right. He's a white creator. I'm sorry, not a white creator. I'm so sorry. No. He's a black creator. That was about the Kamala Harris. What was the white creator that I was watching? Hold up. That was the white creator. Where he at? His name is Sam Bunchy. And so he was talking about how he was watching all, like, every country, like, most popular YouTuber. And there was hardly no black, unless you go to Africa or whatever, of it. And I feel like it's a problem because of the type of content we do. Storm, when I went and when he said it to his moderators, it's just like he's worried. He's worried. You making good money, you lose that, your livelihood is gone. Meaning you got to leave your apartment and everything else. You ain't got no properties. You did all that. And I tried to reach out to Storm, like, bro, just take the video down. Bruh, you doing this for what reason? You risking your whole channel? Are you willing to lose your channel to get to roast somebody? You're disgusting. And when you lose that channel, don't come begging for my forgiveness, Wally. Please, please, don't beg for it. You risking your whole livelihood, getting in the gutter. You were doing good when you were doing your celebrity doctor, talking about the celebrities. You leaving that to go to the beef sector? That's moving backwards. You got over 300,000 subscribers. And Mount TV said verbatim. Let's read what Mount TV have said in the comment. Said that Wiley only got like 10,000 subscribers because he got most of the subscribers for streaming the Versus battle. Okay, what about the Storm? They ain't got the real subscribers. What about Armand? Because all of them ain't barely getting no views. And they all talking about Wiley. What's the reason? Because Wiley is an easy target we can whoop on and get views. But then they claim and then eat, oh, we better than Wiley. How can you say you better and you using me for clicks and views? You put my name in the headline. And then you work strategically to suppress our growth. Make that make sense. Then you got your girl, your sis out here, she got to defend you. You don't even got the courage to go up on her platform to help yourself. You did all this. You should have left Sean Davy Wade daughters alone. They said nothing about you. Those girls not even on the internet. You're wrong. When you talk about people's daughters and you said in a malicious intent, them women gonna turn against you. They turned against you. Then you took that, I'm gonna go to LGBT. I'm leaving the community. And I already you can read scriptures where they final destination gonna be. So then you take that, pull out a thing, a pumper, and then you start arching your back, worrying about my private part. It's unhinged. You literally dealt with Rico knowing this man is, look at the apartment he's in. He's in a trap house and a rundown apartment. I feel bad with so many building violations and codes. It's crazy. No furniture, no lights, no production, no nothing. He's going through hard times. He just depended on them, give him a free apartment. They threw his stuff out because they thought he was gone. He begged them people to come back. I don't even know if he's supposed to even come back to that apartment. They threw all his stuff out. This man going through hard times. And then you manipulate him to do a lie. That man going through hard times. I feel bad for Rico. When I went to this video, I said, oh my gosh, I feel bad. All of the dirty walls and the creatures are crawling on the wall. And I'm like, then you go to concern about my private parts. What I do in the bedroom. It's crazy. Well, I don't know what you mean, but okay, to me, if the goal is to get more viewers, the problem is the new viewers, they don't know the storyline, so you can't pick up the characters and take sides. Okay, I get that. I get that. I get that. I understand that. Just sit back, take your notes, you know. Sit back, take your notes. And then today, so I'm upset. I gotta file an appeal with all this stuff. You're making amateur moves. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense. You move here unhinged. Everybody in here was classic beef sector people. And worried about, is my private thick or thin? Is it curved in it? Like he was asking all those questions. It's crazy. You want to risk that. You worked hard for that. Baby, you got your clicks and views for doing the Jaguar right. Stick with Jag. Interview Jag. You didn't have to throw Jag under the bus. You could have been now, what was that? Love Life Productions. That could have been, that was your girl. But you know what, Storm? You allow your platform to get hijacked by a bigger creator. And a person that you get more engagements than Armand, you on the phone with him. Get off the phone with that dude. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry. In this show, we name names. Because I don't want y'all to be confused. Like the Storm, King Pay, all that. We name these people names. And like I told, like to Mount TV was like to King, he was verbatim. He was like, dude, like, where are your receipts? He posted receipts of Armand begging him to go after Wiley. You weird. It's like you over there with Armand. And if anybody had that video downloaded, he always said, I'm better than Armand. And blah, 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 blah. I'm better than Storm. Y'all give Storm all the credit. I'm more late. But you moving out here destructively. And then you team up with Storm. Then you messed up with your Fox Soul gig. It's crazy. Because you ain't got the real 200,000 followers. At best, you may have 10,000. Because if you truly had big subscriber numbers, they dang gonna sure did not come over there. They dang gonna sure did not come over there to Fox Soul to view that Fox Soul. Now Fox Soul only got 8 people watching. It's a matter of time before they just throw that whole side project in the garbage. Well, this is what Sean David Wade said. So I don't want y'all to get confused that Wiley did this. Baby, Sean David Wade took the credit of it. Everything else, and Storm was like, I wonder if Mount TV gonna talk about this. I'm like, bro, you trying to force? He trying to force. I wonder if Mount TV gonna talk about. I'm like, what? I told y'all. So here we go. Give me a second. And I didn't even watch the Sean David Wade one. I mean, force. Storm roast, go bye-bye. Can you even go live? Because I can. You mad. Imagine reporting my video while I'm live and my internet bugging doing a storm, and I still got more views than you, and my roast is still up. Win it. Don't let him lie. Say he took and lie and say he took the video down. He did. YouTube did. See you tomorrow. Right there. And no one can ever be able to force me into talking on anything, right? You know, and so that's why I'm like, y'all be trying to force it. Yeah, Wiley had a slump month and stuff like that. Who didn't have a bad month on YouTube? So yes, I did. Amen. Yes. Amen. I don't, but you have to take that up to YouTube. Because he said something about Sean daughters. And Storm should have did it. It didn't. If Mount TV, I want them to put this in a video whenever they do a breakdown. It did make sense for what Storm is doing. He's moving stupidly. Like somebody like put something in his drink and just hijacked his shadow. It's crazy. Nobody told him to do this. Nobody did. You picking up Armand Wiggins' dirty work because this man's suffering in Hollywood. I was just communicating with Jason Lee, suffering, and the main thing they say, and it's no shade. You be letting Armand have it. You stay on their neck. Well, that's why he mad. I see everything, Wiley. I get it. And he's mad about that. But you messed up that bad. I didn't. You messed that up. You want to sit here and roast and do all that type of stuff. You ain't gonna be seeing me doing all that belligerent cussing over and over. Girl, stop it. I'm gonna just do my videos and everything else. Talk my ish, go live, go to talk to my people, and do my content. It is what it is. That's it. I wanted to do a live show with creators, and I'm kind of like holding back. I was like, hold up. Let's do a contract that we can't drag each other. Because, child, you work with these YouTubers, soon they get a little clout off Wally. They throw us under the bus. I have an idea, and before I even sign these other YouTubers on, I do it by myself. Because you try to work with these other people, try to throw you under the bus. And VS like, you all these bigger creators. Tasha K got sued. Tasha K tried to use me to go against Armand, and we didn't care. We said no. And Tasha K told Storm and told Armand, oh, Wiley got a face for radio. And she thought I never knew it. I played dumb. And then when me and Dover Queen, when I went and met her in Atlanta, when we went to go see Monique, Tasha said, oh, yes, you got to come and do the podcast. You got to come on and do the podcast. Yes. She sent me her address. Then she lied and said her son had an asthma attack. The son was out in the backyard playing. End of story. Then she came, but then she came on the platform. I didn't say that. We showed the receipt. Oh, yeah. We still got the receipt. You blatantly lied. You didn't want to, like, people don't want me to go to that next level. We was on a reality show. And I said, this is my moment, man. I had my 10-year plan intact. Still got it intact, man. And I said, oh, yes. Boom, boom. This come out in the fall. Boom, boom. Blah, 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 blah. I was calculating the numbers, the money, and everything. Until I woke up and I saw World War VIII. And they destroyed it. And I couldn't believe it. And I broke down in tears. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I said, I'm in Hollywood. Okay. And I was so hurt. And I needed it the most than anybody up in that place. I was broke as broke. I needed that. I said, oh gosh, why? Still I get teary-eyed, like, oh. But I'm like, okay. Did I have word up in God's time? And but I'm still hurt. I'm still hurt. But I'm still here. Thank you so much. Hey, Wiley's got to see you're doing it. Yes. And shout out to people that are reminded that the Wiley Show is still here. We are still here. VS was like, I want to do a show with Wiley. I want to do a show, and Storm dragged us and all of this. And he really wants, I guess Storm want to go in the B sector. I don't know what that man want to do, but it's stupid. It's so stupid. He thought hundreds of pages were going to talk about it. They not. Everybody that was up in there, AT2, jealous of Wiley. He ain't going to talk about it. Sean David Way, not going to talk about it. He jealous. He was all over here on Two Men and a Lady. He was calling in. Great. But he got over there with Armand. And when you join Armand, you got to drag Wiley. That's a part of drinking the blood. That's just how it rolls. But I find it quite interesting. And King, you can't say Sean is your friend. You better not say that. You'll look stupid. You getting dragged. And Armand Wiggins put them allegations out on you. And Sean, don't go back and forth. He want to stay neutral. Girl, ain't no way in the world. You better go out there and windmill for me. You better. You better. And King up there calling me. I'm like, King, call me for what? Call me for what? And I don't think King, I don't think Storm called, because they said Storm don't even stay in state of Georgia. He stay in Texas. And that back of that suspect list, Armand Wiggins, their only situationship, not friendships in this game. Right. And all of that, like it's just really, really something. Really, really something. That's why I said I'm gonna do my videos, talk my mess. I ain't worried about doing with other creators. Shout out to North Carolina Beat. I F with him. Why? Because he a businessman. He ain't jealous. We get on the phone, talk like businessmen. We inspire each other. Monica, the same way. And I don't talk to those people every day. You know why I can't talk to them every day and gossip? Because they running successful businesses. How can I get on the phone and kiki with them with what's going on? I can't. When I get on the phone with them, it's business. Something, a breaking news story or something that's going on. But I don't get on the phone. Did you hear this? Or did you da 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 and da 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 da? They're too busy. But then they sit here and just watch Wiley. Oh yeah, he said he losing financial. At least I'm honest about it. I say it's temporary. We never was rich. Hello. We never was making 6, 18, 20 some $1,000 a month on YouTube. If we ever make one 20 grand, we gonna know how to flip it. Okay. Man, let me start making 20 some $1,000 on YouTube. You best believe I'm getting condos, flipping properties. I'm getting into the real estate game. Ain't no way in the world catch me in a high rise. You would never see it. Not me paying those $6,000 in rent. When they tried to go up to almost up to the bills, almost like 2 grand of the place I was at, and all the bills and stuff calculated, I said, no, thank you. I can't afford this. I couldn't afford it. It's crazy. They're mad because they're not making the 30K a month. And they really be mad at Mount TV because anytime a blogger have Wiley back, they can't stand it. That's why Coffee City left the sector. Armand said on his station head, Mount TV is working with Wiley. He from New York and working with Wiley. They get him confused. I said, Mount TV don't work with the Wiley show. I don't, they be dragging me on it. It's not really a drag, it's a critique. But I love it because it's great entertainment. I love when they talk about me. It's great entertainment. Her and the thing, and her and him, they do their thing. They said, you doing all right? Yes, I am. Thank you. And I'm gonna be all right. because I know God gonna bless. I was able to pay for my room. Hey, by Shatta. Money left over. Because one thing we know how to do, we ain't spending every dime. Another check coming in. Somebody sent a $500 donation. Then another person, they send a check. Hopefully it don't bounce. So you know what I'm saying? Because we live below our means. You don't see us on the strip at high-tail restaurants. Why? We can't afford it. You don't see us in no casino. Why? I'm not about to gamble my money. I ain't Claudia. And I told Claudia, I said, you so mad at Wiley, talking about Wiley. I look at God. He snatched that job. Hacha. You was in there bragging. You and Armand. Y'all was so easy to brag. Talking about Wiley. And it's gone. Tasha K isn't thinking about you. Yes, she is. She told Couture when we was in Vegas to take down the video. So she is thinking about me. Have several seats. You're late. Peaches. That woman is unhinged. That's why Couture can't say that, because she knows she was guilty. You was doing Tasha K dirty work. As soon as it was time for me to go for her to drop the link, I gotta hurry up and get off the line. I said, how many times you came on the Wiley show and talk? Girl, are we being phony and fake now? I caught the shade, girl. You can have it. I called the shade. They said, have you talk crap about her daughter? What I said was her daughter. It's just so sad because I feel for her daughter. It's really, really sad. But I feel for her daughter. But you know what? The thing about Tasha, she messed up. Tasha K messed up. And people keep talking about subscribers. It ain't about the subscriber, because ain't none of us the most subscribed on this app. Okay? Ain't none of the most subscribed on this app unless you missed the beat, unless you wait. So I'm gonna be focused on building and having a good old time. Just like the whole situation, what the young woman that was deleted by the cops. Someone tried to set me up to get into a group, to a Twitter space to talk about that. I said, you know what? I'm gonna exit left because I'm gonna wait until all the details come out, and I make my statement. I need to see the full body cam footage, the unedited version. I need to see all the testimony before I make my statement, because I've read said that this person was wrong and this person in it, and I got it all the way wrong. So before I make a video about that, I'm gonna look through the footage and then I'm gonna make my statement. From my understanding, the officer was charged for what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always preached this. You have a little small piece of officers that are on the force that shouldn't be on the force because they're so trigger happy. Some are a little small percentage, and that little 1% percentage messes the image up for the entire police force. But I would never say out of my mouth that all police officers are bad. I can't, especially when I have multiple encounters recently with Dallas Police Department, and I live to tell the story. So there are 1% or less of bad apples in the police force, but they're not in the majority. No doubt Tasha worked hard, but she's very divisive and she's in a lawsuit. It's like you need to learn how to, she have to learn how to work smart. She got in over millions of dollars in debt. Filed bankruptcy because they was garnishing their YouTube chat. I think it's an update that's gonna come soon before the fall about the whole situation with the bankruptcy. She did that because she was trying to deter Cardi from garnishing her YouTube chat. Then when it was garnishing, it wasn't even 10 grand. I said, Dad, Tasha K, you don't make $10,000 on YouTube? I would at least thought you would have made over 10 grand a month. What? I believe so. Okay. I'm just saying. I would at least thought so. Tasha fast tracked the culture of recording calls, etc. In that particular instance, well, not really, because there's other people that was like recording phone calls and stuff too. Recording phone calls stuff too. Just like we brought my sis on, we had brought what's name on our show, and they was talking about Rico, and I was like, do y'all see what Rico going through? It's painful that he's going through what he's going through. But he got used. Then they say he on this platform yelling at what? Of course. The man have always been a drug. Y'all new to the party, baby. All these old school B sector people, they've been knew that Rico gets drunk, yells, cuss, belligerent. That ain't nothing new. The reason why his sound was bad because he don't have the right equipment. All his stuff got thrown in the garbage. He got evicted. So y'all knew. I'm like, okay. That man been that way. He went to Detroit and they felt sorry for him. They let him re-sign the lease because they thought he left. It's like, so you just can't up a lead no apartment. You can't do that. So they felt bad for him and the apartment, baby, dirt, the walls is peeling. It's looking like it's like he got a slumlord. A leaky toilet. Rico looks very sad, dirt, naps. He's malnourished. He can't afford groceries. And all he want to do is drink. And the reason why he was drinking water in that video, he couldn't afford the liquor. Liquor costs money. Liquor costs money. Hello, you live on the air. Hello? Hello? It costs money to get liquor. I do remember Tasha told him not to do it. It would be bad for his brand. I remember that. She gave great advice. I'm not discounting that she did not give that man no great advice. She did. She gave him great advice. Hello? You've reached one. She gave him awesome advice. Nobody's discounting that. Nobody's discounting that. Now, do y'all think I should link up with Do y'all think, B-sector people, do y'all think me and VS should do a part 2? Come on. All right. We got about 15 more minutes. There's history here, but Storm moving wrong. He is. It is kind of sad. That man did not have to be moving the way he was moving. VS Icon, baby. She wanted to do a live with me. And I requested it. I said, let's do a live. VS Icon. She was like, I do it, but you told me to go to the IHOP. I didn't tell you to go to no IHOP. You told that woman. I didn't tell that woman to go to the IHOP. Let's stop playing. She did it on her own accord. And then I said, I'm going to apologize to Storm girlfriend. But she said she ain't Storm girlfriend. They need to hurry up and put Club Entertainment Chat out. Okay. Maybe they put that out. It's going to be on and popping. I can't wait. They got to put it out. It's going to be on and popping. They put that out. Oh, it's going to be up and it's stuck. Smartly and purposely placed herself in trending topics. So why was she assuming that they had what was you talking about, Prada? Let me know in the chat who you talking about. Let me know who you talking about. Yeah, oh, you talking about yeah. Well, yeah. My thing is, it's really, really sad because this is not her battle. It's just like all she got to do is focus on, you know what I'm saying, don't get in his beefs because you're a woman and it's gonna hurt. You're not strong enough. Because I kind of felt bad that I said about her because she was all getting all sad and there's people calling her a beard and stuff like that. But you got to understand, what man, a straight man, always talk about other men private areas? Girl, like that's not get like y'all females. Some of y'all get naive. You bragging about a man, he's so straight, but the dude talking about another man private part. Your brother don't even do that. Like what you like? You got a whole man. All he talk about. So how is Wiley? And he's arching his back. He's drooling at the mouth. Like, okay, you keep saying that your man is straight. Okay, if your man is straight, why is your man worried about what I got between my legs? And then, sis, you was saying all type of stuff in the chat. Crazy. Hello? Who is this? Who is this? Okay, you gotta talk like you got headphones in your ear. I gotta hear you. What you saying? What's going on with you and Victoria? You said what's going on? There is nothing going on. We're not dating. No, I mean why you're not sleeping. You said what? Why you're not sleeping? She doing her thing. She on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. What? What's going on? I told you I'm doing my show. She doing her show. Why do you want to know? Who are you?
I don't like this for her.
Well, why you don't like her? Who cares what you don't like? You're not a content creator.
You don't know that.
You're not.
How do you know?
You're not a content creator.
It's only true. Our mind wicked.
This is this person from Philadelphia. He's I guess he's drunk or high or something.
I ain't from Philadelphia.
Okay, where you from? Because you calling me, you got your headphones in your mouth and all that type of stuff. What? He hung up. I'm like, what are you trying to say? Girl, can you talk regular? Can you sit and talk regular? Uh, G baby, who he's inquired about Wiley Couture talking about why aren't they talking? I'm like, what do you mean? What like? And Couture not even block over here. She ain't block over here. She can come right on this channel when she get ready. She ain't blocked. So she can't even say that she blocked because she's not. That's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't like he's asking questions. Like, I'm like, this dude is so concerned about my bedroom activity. I know I'm an attractive guy, but I'm not into that type of lifestyle. That ain't my vibration. You ain't no female. That ain't my type of vibration. Do you not read the room? Like, even my people close around me, I'm like, I ain't with that. You up here trying to come out of the closet. We trying to leave that entire community where it's at, honey. And God ain't through with me yet. I ain't all the way delivered. Because I don't even like using that word because it get it, you know what I'm saying? Like using that word. They said stinky and cringy. Cause like his girlfriend or whatever, she's, you know, ain't I ain't got nothing against her. I don't watch her content. I just went over there today because I'm like, I felt bad because she looked sad. I have YouTube friends. I have great YouTube friends. Great YouTube friends. Period. I am friends with All About the Tea and North Carolina Beat and some other white YouTubers y'all don't know. Doing really, really good. I will say the numbers are up. Hey! They put our day back in the algorithm. Okay. Hey. They got put our day back. I said, I'm going to take advantage of that. I said, Pride, I said, all the no hard, but let put my name at the time. I said, you go on Jack, but you going to be wily. Let me drop another short. Hold on. Let me drop me another short up on here. Okay, let me go ahead and drop my short. There we go. Because these people do all that talking about Wiley. Go ahead and talk. And then King over there, I want you to come to Houston and come meet me. You got chocolate baby. Like, what y'all want me over there for? So it could be a Houston game? No. I'm not in that type of vibration. Where the females at? Do a session like that, then I come through. I will never do it with dudes again. Never. Ever. Because y'all don't know how to hit it and crit it. Y'all want to brag about it, be obsessed. Then King will be over there, he'll be obsessed. King Roman Noodles will be obsessed. And ain't nobody got time. I didn't say I was delivered. I didn't say that. But I'm sure ain't into it like I was. Okay. I can't say that. You don't see me now bragging about with men and all that. I'm in Las Vegas. There's plenty of men in this stuff. You don't see them come in and out because I ain't into that vibration. I'm trying to go, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at all. I'm doing my content. I'm getting a click of the view. You in the beach sector, mama got it. What you talking about? You in the beach sector. You know if they put your name in the headline, you better ride that way. Hello. You in the beach sector. I never lived in Houston. I never lived in Houston. Never. And the only reason why I never lived in Houston. Okay. Never did. I do videos. Oh, somebody sent me a scripture. No weapon that is formed against you shall prosper. Come on. Somebody sent me a scripture. Hey, how about shata? I can't wait for you to get back to be funny and talk about something other than these us. You don't worry about that, sis. You weren't even here when we was talking about a funny girl. You just mad because you got called out. Sorry. Okay. Girl, bye. Have several seats. Now, I can't wait to get back to being funny. Girl, if you don't stop, look at the numbers. Stop playing. You just mad because the numbers is numbering. What you want me to talk about politics? You ain't gonna watch it. You ain't that educated. Um, they said when Storm had stroke jeans on his show, some of the questions he asked were not normal for a straight man. It's crazy. They said, I think 3 strikes. What you mean? Oh, what? What you mean? I was here when you were funny, but you were getting on my nerves. So I just come as I please, see when you're talking about something. Oh, okay. All right. I told you I think Storm is on strike 3. Yeah, but who fault he got to blame? I mean, you know what I'm saying? He got to blame himself. He did all that. Nobody told that man to do all this crazy stuff. That man did all that. He got nobody to blame but himself. Hello? Hello? He got nobody to blame but himself. Storm is gay like Wiley. I don't know why he afraid to come out. That you have to ask Storm a question why he want to ask question about Wiley and all of that. You got to ask Storm that question. You got to. Good interview is easy, and being a content creator doesn't sort of make you want. Well, hey, I never seen a straight man so obsessed about a man bedroom activities. Never. Prada, you want to say something real quick? You come on if you want to say something. If you got something to say real quick. If you want to say something real quick. Hello? I'm going to block that person. You blocked. This troll is so stupid. They keep calling my phone. I'm about to block you. You're blocked. All you do is call. That's. Oh, okay. There wasn't nothing but a troll here. Also, I'm asking y'all to pray for the family, for that sister that lost her life. I want y'all to pray for her. Um, Pray for her family. It's very sad. I saw that and I said, wow, 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 wow. I was not expecting that at all. To see that go on. Mm, 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 mm. That is crazy. I wasn't expecting that at all. I wasn't expecting that at all. Second. 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 Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for something. I am looking for something. What was this? Oh, wait. I'm looking for something. It must be on my other computer. It is. What is this? The bar swamp. Oh no, that was that. Dang, I gotta find that child. What was this? Let's see. Let me see what is this recorded.
You have all them employees in our minds kicking in. Educate the people, and you have to understand where they're coming from. You can't just force a vaccine down someone's throat.
Oh, that was a okay. I remember that. That was the members only one. Oh, I want to restrain something. Nicki Minaj. Let's see. Which one was that one? Oh, that's when they was in that fight. That was in that. Wow, I remember that. Okay, I gotta go through these files. Damn. I gotta go through these files. Yeah. Give me a second.
If you are a man, please make sure it's at least 20 minutes. At least.
Oh wow.
This is the new era, and it's adjustment for the time, not an hour before they're supposed to go live.
Just like we
That's not.
Oh, what? Okay. Let me show y'all this. Hold on, y'all. Hello? 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 What is this man calling my phone for? What is Armand calling my phone for? Armand, these people, what do he want?
Your call has been forwarded.
Hello, I'm live. What you calling my phone for? See? And then hung up. This guy. Like you call me and then this guy is weird. That's what he calling me for. Weird, weird, weird. That wasn't Justin Hart. That was Armand that called. He probably. Let me call him, y'all. Hold on. See these people. Let me drop the link. Because what do they got to do? Why is he calling my phone? These people, I'm telling y'all. He called the show number. Hold on. Because it gets sent to my phone. Hold on one second. Because I think he want to come on the air. Hold on, y'all. Here. Hello. Hello? Hello, sir. Hello. 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 Hey, who is this?
Oh, you know what? I have a question, Wiley.
Oh, why are you calling my phone and Armand calling my phone? What do you want?
So I don't know Armand. I know of Armand. I don't know Armand.
You
Well, I have a
calling me
question,
and
right?
Armand is calling me. What?
You got Armand's phone number?
What do you want?
I have a question, right?
No,
So
no,
it's
no, 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 no,
wireless.
no. Why is
No,
Armand?
let me ask you. Hold on.
No, you're not. Hold on. You're not asking me anything. Because I'm no. Sorry. Bye bye. He calling from a 267 unknown, and Armand calling. Girl, no. Armand, you weird.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
You weird. Are you trying to troll? This is. You are sick. This is Armand, his friend, trolling the phone. Do y'all see how sick this is? Hello? You're not, I'm not bringing you on the air. You're not on the air. You're not on the air. Bring Armand on the air. Goodbye. It's like, Armand, I'm not no amateur. Like, why y'all on calling the Wiley show? Armand Wiggins, unknown. Armand, do you see? Let me send this to Prada so Prada can see this. Do you see this, Prada? Let me text this to you, girl. This is sick. Where's Prada number at? Right here. Prada, do you see this? Sick. Do you see this? Look at that, Prada, and call in. I'm gonna drop the link for you. I'm not letting you answer no question. Are you on? Look, this you all can't hear this. This dude, Armand, you is obsessed. Is this a voice box like Prada? Do you see that? This is crazy. All of these unknown. Armand Wiggins unknown. This is sick. It's like using voice box. It's a dude for 267. This all Armand. This is trolling stuff. I said, this is sick. Oh my God. Hello? Who is this? Oh, hold on, Icon.
Why is Armand playing on your phone?
Because this guy is sick.
He don't have nothing better to do. Where is Pop?
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's calling. Like, people don't understand what trolling. You do know you can use AI and have different voices on the stuff. And then Armand called.
I heard.
This is sick. Armand Wiggins, unknown. Then it's Armand Wiggins, like they call at the same time.
And then the person gonna call and say, "Oh, you have Armand number?"
Yeah.
Did he call you when he was in Paris?
This is crazy.
It's ridiculous, man. But I just want to say, go back on the topic at hand. I just want to say, all of a sudden, Storm Monroe is mentioning Mouth TV. I never heard him mention Mouth TV now.
Never.
Before. So why now? Because his channel is struck. Why give Mouth TV attention now? Have he mentioned Mouth TV before?
Yeah. No. He never. Not Storm. No.
Yeah, to my knowledge, he never mentioned them before. So therefore, you know who they are. So why mention them now? Because you need them to promote that you lost your channel, or you're going to lose your channel. That's crazy.
It said Armand trolling Wiley. This dude is so sick. I will send y'all email me and I send y'all the receipt. Just email me and I'm gonna send it to you, Icon. I want you to see this. I'm gonna send the Icon. Hold on.
And I also want to say Storm did this to himself. And I believe you that he'd be on the phone with Armand because he acts a little like Armand.
He does. You noticed that.
Yeah, I've been paying attention. And I also want to say it's way overdue for you and VS Icon to get together. It's way overdue. So I'm glad it's happening.
Yeah.
#DC Gate Part 2.
You guys, Armand is this is all a trolling thing. This dude, this is Armand. Send me a screenshot of Armand Wiggins' number. He's trying to get me to post his number on it. Armand, I'm not stupid. You weird.
Yeah, don't fall for it because they probably trying to get you for doxing. Don't.
Yeah, that's all. But this we ain't no newbie. You weird. You weird.
Yeah.
They're weird. Like, I'm gonna show you Icon. Did you see that what I just sent you? I don't know if you was it sent to your phone. Hold on, let me go and send it again. Oh wait, did I find it? Hold on, where you at? Because I know I saved your number. Oh, okay. Let me send it to you. It's crazy. And all that BP out here, that's Armand and no trolls. I want you to see that. Because he forgot he trying to troll and he kept calling with his real number. Baby, you get exposed again.
Oh wow.
Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
It's like he tried to troll, but then he called on his real number. He kept calling. He think he called from his 267 number. Crazy.
Wally ain't lying.
I'm not lying. These people think I'm lying. I'm like, no, this man is obsessed.
To the fifth power.
Do you see that? Like, you see this man, whatever, he lost that gig with Fox Soul and it hurt his heart. His trolling went to the whole nother level. He didn't like the fact that Claudia brought up our name. He didn't like the fact that we called Justin.
Justin gagged yesterday?
Did he gag? And Justin must have called Armand. Justin must have called him. Yeah. We had called Justin. We surely did. We called him on station here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't get on my nerves, shout. You look weird. You is a psycho. Weird to the highest core. Hold on 1 second. Okay, go ahead, Prada, and then I can go and finish your point, Icon, because I know you want to be able.
No, I just want to say I'm happy for you and VS to I can't wait. It's long overdue.
Yeah.
VS Icon and Wally. The Wally show.
Very long overdue. And I can't wait. When we do it tomorrow, I want you to tune in.
Absolutely.
Or today, rather, because it's already midnight or 1 o'clock where you at.
All right.
All right. Prada.
Hey, I love you, Icon.
Yeah. Hey.
Child, what is going on?
Did you see that?
I did. What is the tea?
This dude is trolling. And he think we stupid. You're calling with that number. That's Armand talking. It's not his voice. It's all AI. It's stupid. You spending money to troll Wiley. The question is, who? This is really. He must be really high right now. You can tell. And because Storm got a strike, and I didn't strike Storm. Sean David Wade did that because Sean bragged about it. It was Sean's video that was taken down. Wiley, the video he talked about, it's still up.
But I be telling y'all to leave people alone. That's just like Rico came over here earlier. Sir, you child, learn to leave people alone.
He calling because we called Justin Hart. We got a source. We got the number. We called. Was we mean? Was we malicious? No.
This the type of stuff you do when you don't have a job, Armand.
Facts. Like this dude is this is like it's scary to the point where he's just that consumed with Wiley. It's sick. It's cringy that he's so consumed with what I do. Baby, it eats him up. He lost that Foxhole deal. Like that. Y'all don't know how painful that is to get in the room and get the door shut. He need answers.
You know what? Now that you say that, so Armand lost his job last month, and now he's trying to get Storm to lose his job.
Yeah.
And Storm too dumb to see that.
Yeah. And now because Storm was so unhinged that, he put Wiley name in the title, now our views back up at 200.
And it's like, for what? Why would you do that after months and months and years of them saying, oh, Wiley's this, he's trash, nobody watches his show. If I get on the internet and call you trash and say nobody watches your show, why would I make multiple videos about you on my platform?
Facts. Multiple shorts, all that. It's crazy.
Then everything they did, it made them look bad. Like they're losing subscribers, losing views.
Yeah. Just like Armand, you keep calling and got caught. He's so unhinged and high because when you
gotta be high to be caught playing on people's phone.
Yeah. Did you see that?
At this time of night.
I said Armand Wig is unknown. Armand Wig is unknown. Like this dude is unhinged.
LaTanya Pierce says Storm thinks he's a white man. Well, he joined a white fraternity.
He did join a white fraternity because he said black women thought he was a nerd. Black women didn't pay him no mind.
What's wrong with being a nerd? Y'all's problem is y'all don't want to be who you are because it's not attracting the people that you feel like you should be with. Be with who wants to be with you. You can't force people to like you.
That's true. And I think you guys, the phone lines is open if y'all want to call in. And if y'all want to see the receipts, email me and I'll send y'all the receipts of all these missed calls, Armand Wiggins. And then the troll page sent me Armand Wiggins' number. It said, I'm not Armand. This is his number. They sent me Armand Wiggins' number, right? Armand, he's so unhinged because he want that caller to say allegations about me. That's a setup. And hello.
Girl, you got Prada on there. She sounds like a loser. Icons.
You see? Hello, you live on the air.
Hey, Wiley, how you doing?
Hey, like this is unhinged.
I'm finally I finally caught up with everything. Like I finally caught up, and all I have to say is boy, wow.
I'm gonna send it to
Like,
you because since you called, I'm gonna text you for you can see
it's,
all. I want you to see this unhinged with Armand. This is it's sad because
this I feel like this all kicked off when you went on your hiatus. Like when
yeah,
that happened, I feel like it just went in like overpowered gear. As far as like Storm, he already did showed his hand, so I really feel like he needs to take a break from social media, just for a second and like revamp his commentary. I still cannot get over the fact that he was so intrigued about the things that you and whoever goes down in your bedroom, all the way down to your private area. That is like, imagine if that was a woman or a man asking that about a woman, like,
oh
oh, how did her
yeah,
vagina look? How did, like, what was it like? It's the same. I feel like it's almost like the same
it is.
feeling
It's
as that,
very
because it's like,
cringy.
why do you want to know so bad? Do you want to taste, like, what is really going on? And I noticed that Conscious TV, I think that's that person's name. That person also been talking about you a lot too. um, it's this other person that they also said your name. Like, I pretty much just put your name and like these content creators in the search engine, and that's how I'm able to kind of catch up on what everybody is pretty much saying. And everybody is pretty much saying the same thing. Like, Armand is putting a battery in Storm back, and I believe it because he has that track record of trying to make people do his dirty work, all the way going back to his friend King Payne. And then it went from King Payne to him trying to tell you not to talk about Jason, or him telling you what type of topics to talk about. Then it went on to Storm, and he's like trying to play puppet master, but it's not working because look how God works. He didn't reveal that you calling in trolling instead of you just coming on the platform, like, either keep it cute or don't say shit at all. Like, don't, like, if you're not gonna bring it to the playground, then like keep it over there. Like, continue with your seance, and you watch it from your six devices. I just feel like it's starting to become like a little weird to me, because it's like, if y'all want to be Wiley's friend, just say y'all want to be his friend. If y'all want Wiley to be an ally, just just say that instead of trying to talk about him. I'm glad you replayed the commentary with your mom. It makes me like your mom. Like, I was like, oh, she's a
Okay.
good person. It makes me really like your mom. And I'm glad you replaying it, because people will hear that story about the whole grandma thing and freaking run with it. And as quiet as it's kept, they probably then did something to their family members for them to think of it. Because I'm like, damn, your mama is right. I'm like, Mama Wiley is right. I didn't even sit back and thought about that. Like, why out of all things to make up about somebody, why is that? What makes a person sit up there and be like, you know what? I want to lie and say that this person did it to their grandmother. Now, people saying like, oh, he used the community money to buy this or to buy his guys and all that. Okay, that's regular rumor stuff, whatever. People can say
Uh,
you buy the community money with coke and whatever, to other content creators. But I'm like, damn, Mama Wiley is right. Like, what in your mind? What make you come up with that type of like salacious lie? Like, what make you like okay with just spewing that out of your mouth and thinking nothing is going to happen? Like, you better be glad that, like Wiley Mama said, you take me there, I'm gonna take you all the way there. So you better be glad that Wiley has a very calm spirit, because most people, you say that about most people, they gonna find your ass and they gonna beat the crap out of you. They gonna film it with them freaking attacking your behind, because you don't say stuff like that. And I just feel like, I'm glad that they finally saying your name. I'm glad that they putting your name in the title. I just wish that like they would have come up with like those type of like lies to like, I don't even know. I don't even get it. What's the point of that? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe we need to talk about this more on Station Head.
yeah,
But
most
I guess
definitely.
get the concept of like lying on people like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't. I guess I don't. I guess I don't understand it because I guess I'm in like in a regular world where I'm not gonna sit up here and like make a salacious lie like that and not be ready to throw hands behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because if you would have came to Houston and they was trying to do some funny shit, I'm not gonna lie, Wiley. Like I was. I mean, what you trying to do? You trying to pow somebody, or you trying to just throw hands? Cause I'm with whatever you on. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to do that. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's people out here that will slap fire from your behind, like for real. Because it's just certain stuff you just not about to play with. Like Storm, you're weird. You're weird, and you need to like go to therapy and and go to therapy and try to figure out why you want to know what's going on in somebody's bedroom. Wally, you have told so many stories, and I never set up in my bedroom and be like, I wonder how Wiley like do it. Like, why is that even in people's heads? Like,
it was
we
very.
know you got a big thing. We know you got a big thing because you tell us this all the time. So I believe you. You don't walk with a limp for no reason. It's heavy. I get it. But I'm not asking for a picture. I'm not asking for is it curve, is it slice, is that what you got? I'm not asking any of that because at the end of the day, unless you like tell us that, honestly and truly is none of our business. And then Rico trying to think that he eating Prada up. Nigga, you will never eat Prada up. Prada gonna eat you up, okay? She only got to say a few words. Prada gonna eat that ass up all the time. You went on Storm Show talking about a relationship or talking about a booty call situation that happened years ago. Years ago. And Rico, you look so stupid because ain't no way in the world I'm gonna sit on somebody's platform saying that I took my rent money to impress a nigga that paid me stuff. Okay? Like, you need to be taking notes and taking some Wiley notes about being a mother, about getting a provider or being a better man because that wasn't it. That was not it. If anything, you should have gave Wiley the money. You should have paid him. If anything,
Okay.
you should have paid Wiley to spend time with you. The game is sold and not to be told. So if you really want to get chose, you should have put some money in his hand. Maybe he would have paid you about 30 minutes of his time. But yeah, like he is weird. He is weird because how are you gonna get mad at people for something that you put out? So of course, if you're putting this information out, of course we're gonna drag your dumb ass because what are you doing? What are you doing? We probably would have embraced your little crazy tail. But since you want to go on an op page and talk about some stuff that really don't even matter, you ain't getting no new subscribers. He ain't even talking about you. You not even trending. The man can't even go live. His page took it down. Armand is not about to give you a platform to talk about Wiley. That would never, never,
Never
never,
happened.
never happen. Never. I don't care. I don't care what you do. You might have to pay him to get on his platform. But he would never open up his platform. He would never open up that door. So I hope you ain't think about you going on Storm page. That was gonna get you a doorway to Armand because as quiet as it kept, I don't even know why we even talking about Armand. Because boo boo, you're not in this sector anymore. Stick to your positive. You're about to eat leaves and play around with insects. Stick to that. Stick to that. Go away. Die away peacefully. Retire peacefully. Let's let the other people come in and eat. We about to get Storm out of here. And then it's gonna be Wiley and the rest of the other content creators that's coming behind him. So go ahead. You boring. You old news. You're old. You're washed. You was out there dancing with MC Hammer. Half of us would have been born around that time, and if we was, they sleep in the bed right now. So let's go ahead and
Yeah,
get
we
your
wasn't
old
caring
pussy
about this.
behind.
That's
Let's
before
get the
our time.
retirement home open. Yeah, let's get the retirement home open for him so he can go ahead and retire. He's old. He's crusty, and he's a mess. He's acting like a messy queen right now. And he should be gagging right now. You know how when you're trolling on somebody's social media page and you accidentally like their picture? This is what Armand is giving right now. Like, Go to bed, Armand. If you're not gonna stand on it, then sit down. Like sit down. Because when them lawsuits, the multiple lawsuits, and when those people come up and serve what's that boy named Storm, Mr. Fatneck, Mr. Titties, Mr. Chubby Cheeks, Mr. Fatso. Talked about everybody being fat. Now look at you. You're fat. You're fat and sweaty and oily. The cold cuts coming through your goddamn neck. And when them lawsuits come, he gonna be quick to throw Armand underneath the bus because Storm is already on his platform talking about why all the smoke coming from me. Y'all need to be directing that smoke to Armand. Why? Why we need to direct that stuff to Armand? Why? You got something to tell us? Unless you put it on receipts, I don't want to hear nothing. You deserve that lawsuit. You deserve that strike. I'm still going to report your channel. I don't care. I don't care if I got to report that shit every day. I'm going to report it until it gets taken down. And that's all I got to say. Hey, Prada.
Prada, you
Hey,
there?
girl. Yes. Can she hear me?
Oh no, she won't be able to hear you because it's not syncing there.
Yeah, I know. I don't be on my laptop. I probably should. But, you know, I just think it's just so crazy how they say they don't know you. They say you ain't nothing. They say you trash. They call you one eye. They call you this. But then you got his name in your mouth. Like, does it taste good? Let me have some. Let me taste something. Let me taste some. I want some. Let me taste some. It sounds like it. How the way they talking must taste good, Wiley. I'm gonna need some too. I want some of that Wiley Craig. Like what? I mean, my God. I mean, if I think a person is trash, I'm not talking about them. I'm not doing no shorts. I'm not going through the bushes trying to find an egg. I'm not about to be reaching out to their family, trying to see their family, would do an interview. Like, what? Why would they family do an interview? Why would Wiley's sister get on your platform and say anything about her brother? Why would the mama do that? Why anybody would do that? Why anybody in his family would do that? Y'all may have caught them slipping the first time, but y'all, it's not gonna happen again. Like, why would anybody do that?
Facts.
Unless they looking for like some clout like Rico was. And Rico, you played on the wrong team, baby. If anything, you should have been trying to make cool with Wiley. Maybe he could have fed you and helped you out. But nah, Storm, he looks stupid. That's embarrassing. And that Diana Ross, Miss Stanky Fish, she should be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed if my nigga went on his platform. I don't care if I was asking him those questions or if he was coming up with those questions on his own. At the end of the day, I would not want my play work husband, my man, my sneaky link, somebody who I was flirting with online. I'm sitting on his lap. We spending time together on birthdays and stuff like that. I would not want somebody who I done dealt with online asking another man about a sexual experience he had with another man. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's cringy. Like, I would not take over him for anything. I would go into hiding because what? You know how dumb you look? And then you're on the internet where there's millions of people. It's not like you in your small little town where you do stupid stuff and don't nobody know you. You're on YouTube where millions of people can see you, and we're all knowing you as Miss Fish, Diana Ross dry wig, and a person in a beard, a person that's okay with their spouse asking another man how another man smashed, how his penis look, is it cut or not, how was his arch, did he smash you? So he's a verse. Why do you want to know that about another man if you're not like that? That's weird. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And if Storm don't know what's best for him, he better distance himself from Armand. Or matter of fact, he don't need to, because I'm kind of curious the conversation Storm and Armand be having. If we just saw a glimpse of what King Payne and Armand is talking about, I know they're having a freaking field day. I know for a fact that Storm and Armand is watching this right now. Everybody and their mama is watching this right now. Believe it or not.
Facts. Thank you so much for calling in.
My pleasure.
I
Talk to you
love you
later,
so much,
Wally.
Jada.
Hey, I love you too. Bye.
Bye. I'm live here on YouTube. Prada backstage. Prada, you there?
I'm here, Poppy.
The people have been calling in. They are calling in. Hold on one second. I think somebody else was like calling in and stuff. Give me a second, y'all. Child, I am here for it. I am here for it.
Obsession.
Obsession to its core, to its core. To its core. Brand new, ask questions like that unless you want to participate.
Hey, what's up, Wally?
Hey, how are you doing, Katie Talk 101? What's up?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you for calling me back. I wanted to chime in on all the clout you've been getting over here on YouTube. Man, I just see like, it seemed like since you came back, even before you left, everybody panties been in a bunch. Everybody boxer briefs are in a bunch about you. And shout out to the caller before me. Listening to what she said, I was feeling the same way. Like they got everyone like curious about Wiley Meek. Because I'm listening to Storm and the questions that he asking, and he's always speaking on him being straight. And you know, it looked like he got like a little internet friend, Love Jones over there. You know, they be cuddled up and everything. I've seen that video. But I mean, he even got her like coming trying to see him. Armand got Storm all together and feeding him everything to say, talked him into interviewing that guy who had the worst internet I have heard in a long time. I mean, it literally, it sounded like he took his phone, wrapped it up in about 3 Walmart bags, and put it on speakerphone. And it sounded, the interview was horrible. I'm like, Storm, your channel looks like it is in the garbage, man. Pick your channel up out of the freaking garbage and get some pride about yourself. And you over there, you befriended a man who Tasha K sick after you like it was a puppy dog. Well, I'm gonna say this. Tasha put Storm out there to get sick. She know Storm did not have the personality. He's trying to get it now, but he didn't have the personality to go up against Armand Wiggins. When that situation happened and she put him in there, and then Tasha gonna sit him down like she Oprah, and he's somebody like Usher, and interviewed him, asking him about the bad situation that she put him in. And he just sitting there answering the questions in the interview. I mean, you just got people around here treating you like a step and fetch it, Storm. Come on. Like, I'm feeling like this is a whole man right here asking about another man's private part. He asked, were you like groomed? How was your grooming? Were you cut? He like, oh, he looked like he got it wild down there. Like, this man sounds like he's sexually interested. Because people only ask these questions for one or two reasons. Either they're trying to humiliate you or trying to sleep with you. In this case, I think it's both. They're trying to get you out there and humiliate you, try to put you in a position where you probably bow down and try to get some type of friend or rapport going on with him. And he's going to come around and try to sleep with you because he be all into the little spiritual world. He probably feel like, I want to just drop some of the sexual energy that Wiley have because Wiley's becoming more entertaining. This man, then I didn't try to get him 5150, then tag YouTube and tag his name trying to get his page struck. Man, I'm out here doing all this. I only thing I can think of is sexual energy. I gotta suck Wiley. After everything fails, I want his ping. That's how he's feeling. And it's sick. It's sick. And then he's over there with Armand. You know, he plays with the cards and things of that nature. They're over there conjuring spirits against you, honey. I'm going to keep you in the highest prayers. But these people are against you, Wiley. Like that person sent you that scripture, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And every tongue that rises against me in judgment day will fall.
Yeah, that's true.
They will not succeed. Every weapon formed against you will not prosper. It will not prosper. It will not prosper. It ain't nothing but the devil. And I love to hear you when you was like, I'm out here in Vegas, but I ain't out here sleeping around. I ain't doing none of that. I'm not on that time. I'm so glad to hear you say that, because I was talking to my sister earlier about how this city can suck you up and have you chasing instant gratification. You're going to be trying to chase just sin. You're going to want to, you will want to gamble. You'll want to have reckless sex with strangers. Like, these urges to just be in you. That's why I've been celibate since I've been here, because I know them urges out here for you to spend your money, for you to do drugs, for you to drink, all that.
Once you get off that, anybody that come and live in Vegas, once you off that strip, it's like a regular city. You won't even know. You'll see casinos there, but once you on that strip in that environment, especially Fremont,
Fremont. Oh yeah, downtown.
Yeah, downtown. Anything. I only been down there one time when I did the meet and greet. I ain't go visit because I ain't got the money. Not saying
it ain't the place to be going to too much anyway.
Facts, because you got to have bread. Because by the time you go in bar hub buying drinks, you got to have coin, and I ain't spending none. I just pay my little bills, pay for my room, and I'ma say, and I'm gonna send Katie. I want Katie to see this too. I want you to see this. I'm gonna text you all of these.
Text me, because I wanted to do a review talking about this whole situation, because it's a whole plot put together to take you down, and people are teaming up. Yo, ops are linking up.
It's you see it. It's like it's not even a well orchestrated machine, because it's black people doing it. They're incompetent.
Black people are so unorganized.
They're not organized. Like, you can clearly see the plot. Like,
and you know what's so sad? It's all self-hating black people.
Yeah.
You hear these same people always down to dark-skinned people. It is self-hating. Like when you be talking about them coons.
But look at it now. We were doing videos like 40 people in the chat. Now it's up to 200. It's gonna keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. Before you know it, you're gonna be like, damn, Wiley, you want that? Because it's time. The enemy is on Wiley neck hard because he want Wiley.
Oh, thank you for sending that. I'm gonna use this for my receipt.
Yeah, did you see all that?
Yes, that man kept calling and calling and calling. Look, 10:08, 10:06, 10:05, 10:05, 10:04. This is obsession.
It's obsession.
Like, this is obsession.
It's like the question should be is why you. It's because the spirit, he conjured up a devil, and all the downfall, that devil telling him it's because of Wiley. You know why?
Man, I promise, Wiley, this ain't nothing but an attack. And you so strong, you gonna fly out of this like a phoenix out of fire.
I was really built for this, because this the same thing. Even the thing with King Payne, you was there and you still got the video up on your platform.
Oh yes, I have replayed it when I did the video about you. It was Sunday night when I was speaking about all the mess that's going on. When Armand was saying this about King Payne, I brought that video up.
Yeah, because we sent to Katie Talk. This man, and now we never had the text message until you go to King page, right? You see Armand saying, break him, do it now, go after him. Like, I'm looking like, wow.
Did you see Mouth TV talking about it? You seen Mouth TV talking about it?
Yeah.
I seen in a short video when King Payne was like, he was just so distraught. He gets so upset when it comes to Wiley. And he had me do this Surviving Wiley series. Why you let another man talk you into doing that? And he didn't even have no facts, no receipt.
It was just,
he went on strictly everything that Armand said to him and said, say this and say this and say that.
Yeah.
when somebody talk about a battery in the back, that's the biggest battery. That's like a double D.
And
What's
then
the
look what
double D?
happened
That's
when
the
him
biggest
and
one.
King
Man, he put it all
and
there.
Armand broke up. What did Armand go? Put the ruthless allegations about King Payne.
Sure did. Oh my God. And now you see what he's doing, Wiley? He putting out allegations against King Payne, the one who he had using to be against you. Now he's using Storm to be against you. Now he's going to come up with some allegations against Storm in another 6 months to a year.
Yeah. It's like he's so
just watch. This is the whole what they call it, a pattern or something.
It is. It's a whole
pattern.
And this is why
Armand, he gets these people that are weak and these people that just want fame. Now you see, now it looks like just looking. Let's just say if YouTube really had an Illuminati, he already took King Payne into the embarrassment ritual by saying he messes with so-called allegedly minors.
Yeah.
So he took him through the embarrassment. Now he's using Storm, and he's gonna take him through the same embarrassment.
Yeah, and it's not even working because you're doing all of that and you losing. Like
you're losing.
What Hollywood deal you getting? What movie you doing? You're losing. You're losing.
And then just think if a person wanted to possibly pick up Storm to be on something like a Fox Soul. After they seen that video with Rico, you think anybody would take Storm Monroe seriously?
No. Storm moved back. Storm was in a position where he was doing way better than Armand, but they get on the phone.
Yes, he was.
They get on the phone with Armand. They think this man is a superstar. You don't see him at no clubs with celebrities. You see, you don't see him breaking no stories. What he does, he beg. He think people should just come give him something. No female rappers because he got 1,000 people in the chat. That ain't gonna happen, baby. Do you know how ruthless it is in the business that a person on my show, which is a publicist, she works with celebrities. They don't like to go to black YouTube shows. They do white or black target with gigantic ratings. They don't come on our shows. They don't
want to show us that love, and then they don't want their presence to be around our presence because they feel like they're better than us.
They feel like they're better than us. So you already know how that goes. So that's what I was saying. I said, okay. And she said it won't come. And it was getting so bad. And then when I was getting celebrities on the show, I was supposed to get Shaka Khan on the show. But because I said something about his other client, they said no. But I said, well, okay, it's cool. I'm not about to do a kiss a word to celebrities praying because the videos ain't gonna get no traction because it's gonna be boring. It's gonna be boring type of interviews. Like you got to be able to be you, because if you go to 60 Minutes, baby, they're gonna ask you all the hard questions. They're
gonna ask you all the hard questions. And I think the worst interview is an interview you would do with like a good friend or a best friend, because they're gonna tell you, ooh, don't touch on that. Ooh, don't say that. Don't say that.
I tell YouTubers all the time, when these celebrities come, especially with the Scorpion Show, what messed them up, Brandy, they was getting all these celebrities. They had it first. The Scorpion Show was huge. Brandy was really dragging Monica. Was dragging her. She said everything, blah, 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 blah. And she thought about it, and she told the Scorpion, don't put it out. I'll give you another interview. She never gave them another interview.
Oh, wow.
That was almost over 10 years ago when she was on Broadway doing Chicago and New York, and she never gave another. And now they lost the viewership. They only got 2,000 people in the chat, 130,000 subscribers, 2,000 views. They were like the first YouTubers I saw that had to go back to the workplace because they lost all their money.
Oh, they lost all their money. And then, like you were saying, if you was the one getting $20,000 a month, you finna get you some properties. Why would you go and pay $6,000-7,000 for a damn condo in LA? Why would you do that living in New York, paying $7,000-8,000 for a condo? Why are you gonna throw your money away like that?
Like you're not even they up there getting apartments, not even getting a condo. That's crazy to me, because when the money drop on YouTube, that's your only stream. Where your property. That's one thing I love about Michelle A. Brown that we all should look up to. Mama got multiple streams of income. She had property, and then she have YouTube. That's like play money. She go to all. She
That's
just
what
collect
I'm
her
talking
rent
about.
first. Collect her rent. She got multiple rental properties because she did it right. When she was making all the money on straight from the A, she flipped it into real estate, and she don't even do straight from the A.com no more. She, you know what I'm saying? She just do her YouTube, and be done with it. Make her money and be done with it.
Yes, you got to invest it somewhere, even if you was to do it like in a Bitcoin or some type of stock. I heard since the election coming around, they say some stock in Texas is really big around election time, and probably some kind of stocks in Trump or something like that. Like investing your money somewhere, whether you're buying a business, getting some hair and some lashes, some clothes, invest it somewhere.
You better know it.
Because the saddest thing, Wiley, is when you see our people out here making so much money and you look up years later and they have nothing to show for it.
Nothing to show for
That's
that.
some cars that they still leasing and probably a rental property that they're renting.
Yeah.
They never, our people never have anything to show for it. And then a lot of us leave and our children have nothing. Like, you have nothing to pass down to nothing.
Yeah, you are definitely right. And thank you and love you and thank you so much for calling in.
For sure.
Because it's only 11 o'clock now. What? I didn't even know it was about to be Thursday. What?
Yes.
I mean,
No, it's
tomorrow's
Wednesday, I think, tomorrow, because I got to go back to work tomorrow.
What? Because I know you're off on Monday and Tuesdays.
I'm off on Monday and Tuesday. So, yeah, I got to get up early and do the work. I'm going to probably end up doing an early morning live before I go to work for at least an hour. I got to get this in because it's been so much going on, Wiley, and I'm sitting here, I'm sitting back seeing these attacks, man. And people got to speak out about this, and then you just got to think, this is going on with you. You got people teaming up against you. It could be any other YouTuber anytime you turn around. A whole lot of people conjuring up together. They all bunched up in their little weak, insecure huddle together, plotting against the person who ain't supposed to be no competition, allegedly.
Yeah.
But you keep doing you, honey, and you stay strong. And I'm over here.
Definitely.
You got a team over here in the Katie Talk One-on-One Nation. And shout out to the chat room, too.
Thank you, sis.
You're welcome. You have a blessed night.
All right, you too.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye. Hello?
Wally, you're Wally.
Hello?
Wally, can you hear me?
Child, these people is playing on the phone, y'all. I told you and I just blocked that. Like, this person is constantly. This is crazy. Hello.
Hello, this is the Wiley Show.
You live on the air.
Wiley, why you was saying I don't know nothing about politics and cussing me out?
You said what?
Why you was saying I don't know nothing about politics and cussing me out, Wiley?
You said you don't know nothing about politics? What you mean?
You said I don't know nothing about politics.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
I don't know. What do you mean by that? You said I don't be watching you when you talk about politics.
You called it unknown. What do you mean? What are you talking about? You vote for Kamala?
I don't know which one I want to vote for because both of them kind of like bogus. Both of them kind of bogus. I'm trying to see what they about to do about these wars that's going on because
you don't know nothing about politics. Then you prove my
No, I think that what I want us black people to understand is that these Caucasian people, they playing a dirty game outside of America. Do you know where our tax money is going? Do you know where our tax money is going? No, I know exactly where our tax money is going. It is going to wars.
Who are you voting for in November?
Have they had their debates yet? Are they talking about what they are going to do for us? Are you going to let them tell us what they are going to do for us? Or are you just going to blindly vote for whichever one? I don't know what they about to do for me. You voted for Trump, right?
Exactly.
You voted for Trump.
Who are you voting for, ma'am?
I want to know what they have to offer me. Because neither one of them offered me anything.
Did you do your research about Trump?
I've done my research about both of them, but I'm really more focused on what they are going to do to keep us from being blown up by nuclear weapons. That's what I want to know.
You have not had nothing with no nuclear weapon, man.
What are you? Do you really know what's going on, or do you just go off of these headlines? I actually watch the Security Council every morning. Do you watch the Security Council every morning?
I watch the Security Council every morning.
I watch it every. I want you to watch it too. I want you to watch it too. Actually, every morning. No, you are the Pookie and Ray Ray, but I have hope for you. You are the Pookie and Ray Ray. I have hope for you, though. I have hope for you. I have hope for us.
Ma'am, you don't know who you voting for, ma'am. So you don't.
Because they know what have. Tell me what have either one of those people offered us. Y'all want, what do y'all want?
Ma'am, put on the playground.
We got one of them dancing to Kendrick Lamar, and the other one talking about what Kamala. I guess you know they want to give us chicken for our vote, so I don't know what's going on. She really was. She really was.
Excuse me. That was an AI video that was made. They put his beat on there. She was not dancing to Kendrick Lamar. So I want to fact check.
So now it's not. So now she wasn't really dancing to Kendrick Lamar. It was AI.
That was going down X, man. But let me tell you about Trump. If you give me 60 seconds. Trump.
Yes, tell me.
No wars. When Trump was always giving stimulus check. When Trump was always giving PPP loans to Black-owned businesses. So I just gave you reasons for that. Also, he helped bring and cut taxes for the corporate America, and it was giving raises to Americans. And also,
do you know what America First is?
Excuse me. And he also was deporting these illegals out of this country. So I gave you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
Icon is a brick. Why do you continue to talk to her?
Who are you?
No, Icon has so much cement in her face she can build a small city. I don't understand. Why do you continue to talk to that loser?
King Payne, get some help.
No, I'm also transgender, and I know a brick when I hear one. An Icon, she is a brick.
These people.
Who is that?
I'm telling you, like all of these trolls. I be blocking that they become. I'm telling you, this is a well orchestrated plan, child. The well orchestrated plan. Like
y'all, and just to be clear, Kamala Harris is not the presidential candidate for the Democratic Party. Right. She has to be endorsed by the DNC first.
She got to get the delegates. She got to get most of the delegates. 200, I think it's like 200-some thousand to be the nominee.
Yeah.
Trolls are calling in. You live on the Wiley Show.
Yes, just as the Icon and that last caller called me out, let's walk the ball. Bring it to the back of the category. Bring it to the back. Bring it to the back. Because last time I checked, Darlene, your whole family is not. You're a not. You will never be nothing in life. You don't walk any categories, and you are late. We don't see you just like we don't see T.S. Madison, baby. My category is fashion. My category is everything, and I win balls. And you will forever be chopped. Hiya! Just like T.S. Madison, darling. I just have to call in a rebuttal.
And this person, y'all, this person is a troll. You know how they had a troll farm with different numbers. Now this person is trolling saying, "I'm not Armand. It's me, Kim Barbie. Want to book you on Spaces." Like I'm keep blocking these accounts. This is sick. This is so.
And let's be clear, Wally. Don't forget when Tasha K interviewed T.S. Madison in her the podcast, and Storm asked T.S. Madison how big is her peen.
I remember that.
He's known for this. He's known.
And she said, Storm, are you LGBT?
I can send you that timestamp when she.
Yeah, please send that to me. Oh, I forgot about that. I remember because I watched it.
I remember the timestamp for when she asked him, but I
And
don't
then
remember
Tasha K
the
was
timestamp
like,
about the
"See,
pink.
Storm, this is why they say you gay."
Mm-hmm.
And that's when
Let me
Tasha
jump
did
back in
not
the
like
bus.
when Storm was talking. Like, I felt bad for him.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, you were saying it, and I was looking like she kept cutting him off,
she did
and then
not like him
he
when he was
started talking like
talking, child.
Gabrielle playing with herself, and then she had to like jump in.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
Like, these.
remember. But I'm gonna jump back in the bus. I'm gonna send you that time.
Okay, thank you. Y'all, I'm blocking. I'm gonna show this to Prada so Prada can see this. So you would see how every time I block them, they bring another number. So let me send this to Prada. I'm gonna have to send it to the FBI.
I'm happy Icon called in with his rebuttal.
Okay. I'll let you see. They all call. Let me know when you get it. They all call it like, this is all Armand. It's so noticeable. This guy is sick, and he high.
Why is he calling in saying Icon is a loser?
That's what I'm saying. That's all. See, the troll farming, anytime people criticize Armand, they go after them. They the Icon. You see how they talk? If you say something against Armand, they say something about you. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
Icon, nobody is booking your back page, girl. Nobody. I've seen it. I know exactly that voice.
You see? They are trolling like this. And then you hit them with the staticky. I don't know if y'all can notice it. It's crazy, man. It's really crazy.
What is this person talking about? Didn't they get rid of Backpage years ago?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the troll, like
what are you talking about?
He's trying to get other Icon, Skin Girl. You see it. Like, this is crazy.
You queen.
And then you see that they block. Then he creates another account. That's a lot of text now numbers. Oh, this is a well orchestrated. That man is sick.
Trying to come for Icon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That man, the Armand Wiggins is a sick man. A sick man. Then did I send you to it when he said, hold on, let me see if I can send it to you. Hold on. Did you see the one when he sent Armand Wiggins' number? Hold on. This is Armand I talked to. Hello.
Icon is
disconnected.
Okay. I want you to see this.
What is Mama Got It talking about? Only black people just vote for anybody for a bucket of chicken. They got some chicken when they tricked black folks into signing up to get infected with syphilis in Tuskegee. Ma'am, because you brought up what happened in Tuskegee to those black farmers, I'm going to have to correct you because that is 100% false. And I'm not understanding why you're on the internet at this time of night spreading false information. What happened to the farmers in Tuskegee was white doctors told black farmers, hey guys, we're going to offer you free health care. You just have to come in. We're going to take care of everything. And that's how they were injected with syphilis. So I don't know what you're talking about. And
Yeah,
they didn't
they
need
use
chicken
black
because they had their own farms.
Right. They use black nurses to sell this program and black doctors sell this program. And because what they wanted to see, how can black folks deal with the disease?
Exactly.
And so when they came out with Pillar, they was like, hey, they was exempt. They was on a quote unquote blacklist where they couldn't even get the treatment. And because they wanted to study it all the way to the end. And what make that so sick is that those people weren't even getting multi-million-dollar settlements from the government. They were getting pennies. And that's one of the things where black folks is still skeptical in hospitals to this day. It's a hospital in Baltimore, Maryland. If y'all know the name of that hospital, please. John Hopkins. They were saying that they will go pick up black bodies and study them, like kidnap them and study them. Henrietta Lacks' family is in a litigation right now because of her
Right.
sales. They took
Yep.
and they built a multi-billion-dollar enterprise, medicine, prescription,
Using Henrietta Lax's cells
her sales. And I read
that
the
they
book.
kept without anybody's permission.
Absolutely. And they suppressed that movie. They did not want that movie to be seen by millions of people because they didn't want people to see it. It's a book about the medical apartheid or medical, all like throughout history of black folks going where they using like medical stuff against people. Even when you go to the women doctor, I guess what do they call the women doctor, the female doctor where y'all go, your areas, they
The
would study,
gynecologist.
yeah, the gynecologist, they would study slaves, like all of that.
Yep.
Basic knowledge came from slaves
Without anesthesia.
without anesthesia. So it's really ruthless. So I get it. That's why when I
You
research
talking
history,
about, yeah, I know that. Do you think they stopped tricking Negroes? You literally just sat here and said that they tricked black farmers in Tuskegee into getting syphilis by giving them chicken. Shut up.
and some of them already had it, and they wanted to. First of all, it started with them treating it,
No,
and then
none of them had it.
well, no,
They're
no, no,
all
no. I'm
infected.
talking about whenever they when one of them had it, because I'm just judged by the movie, because the movie versus the facts here, and then when we do know when the cure did come for syphilis, because white people had syphilis too, and when the cure came, white people they the first to get it, and then black people was like, wait, they kept it a secret from those men for years up to the 70s, you guys.
No,
Up to
they never told the black farmers that they had syphilis.
No, I'm talking about they never even told them about the cure. They were dying.
They didn't.
You know,
They
you
weren't
you
thinking
know
about a cure because they didn't know that they had
right.
it.
They, a
They
lot,
didn't
I'm
know that
sorry. And
they had
then once people found out, they're like, wait a minute, y'all got a cure out here. It was all the way to the 70s. Once people were able to get it, those that were remaining, and then Congress did an investigation. It was crazy. It was really great. And that program started in the early 1900s. Like it started. It's really sick when it comes to, and that's a problem with black folk with it going to the doctor. Still to this day, black people are skeptical of doctors, especially black men,
Right.
because of that. And a lot of it comes from misinformation, because now you got a lot of, shout out to when I went to the doctor and I was having these headaches. And so my white nurse practitioner, she never called it like, okay. So when I went to go see Ebony, I went to the doctor in Chicago and I said, I have these headaches. She said, well, let me just check your blood pressure. And mind you, I've always had like all these high blood pressures throughout. And nobody said, hey, we're going to put you on blood pressure medicine. So finally, when Ebony did it, she said, okay, we're going to put you on Larcitan. And it's like a low dose. And then we increase it if you still go through it. And then she told me, she said, check your blood pressure every day, because if it's normal, don't take the blood pressure medicine. If it's high, take it. And then she was telling me about work on your diet and different one. And then once I started working on the diet, I noticed like the headaches just went away. So that's why it's so important to have black doctors and black nurse practitioners in the business that know how to talk to black folk, because what we go through, what I'm saying, et cetera, is really good. But the average, and I love going to those doctor offices, what I'm saying, that's in the community. Wish we need to bring back that. And that's how I'm going to preach to Trump, and will ask Trump administration to really put more investment in there, not just for major inner cities, but also in rural areas, because they're dealing with a desert of no hospitals, because it got to have government-run hospitals, because these for-profit companies, keyword for profit. If there's no money, they're going to shut the hospitals down. And a lot of these towns with black and white people that are particularly poor, they have to drive like 30, 40, 50 miles out of town just to get medical treatment. So if you're having a heart attack, you might have to it may be 45 minutes before you get to the hospital. You can't make it in 45 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? So it's that's why I don't like living in a rural area where there's no major hospital. Even though the rent is cheaper, but you gotta understand, is it really worth it? And it was one town, the doctors was like, oh, and they was like pushing off their retirement because they said, we the only lifeline in this community. So But yeah, but the whole thing about the syphilis thing you got is really real. The Tuskegee study is really real. I think y'all should read up on that. It was a beautiful movie made about it, and it was very sad when you watch the movie because you're gonna cry. Because I cried. Oh my gosh, like it's like how they just play on the ignorance and now we got the internet. Now we got information. Now we have so many sources of information, so it's kind of hard to play us. Even the whole such thing about the whole, the C-19, the whole get the jab and stuff. Now I'm hearing, conflicting reports about it, but I did trust my doctor. I trust my nurse practitioner. I trust them. They said, hey, and the lady was like, well, you don't have to keep taking, like, what do they call that? The booster.
The booster, yeah.
But I did listen to my doctors and I took their advice from it and I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? So, but because it was a lot of one thing I learned is it's a lot of misinformation when it comes to information. You cannot get your information on Twitter, Instagram, baby. When I tell you, it is so good to research for yourself. And just with the thing about Trump in my clothes, the reason why I gravitate toward Trump, because I pull back the rhetoric, his rallies, I look at policy. And I said, policy-wise, when it comes to immigration, he was on it. And he could do so much better. And people have to understand, when Trump get in office, it's not just the president. It's about your Congress. It's about the Senate. And you, as the people, got the power. And you got to knock on these doors. Now, one thing I would love about the Democrats, which is great, y'all rally behind for Kamala Harris raising money. Okay. But please use that same impact and ask her directly, Roland Martin and all these black men for Kamala Harris, what you gonna do for black men?
Right.
What policy? Because this is the issue with black folk. We get so happy. I used to be that one. Oh my gosh, I want history, black. And then when they get in there, we so excited. Everybody gets some from the table, but we ain't getting none.
Exactly.
And so that's what I'm saying. So let's not get caught up with we just want somebody black. No, we want somebody that's going to rightly do the job. And this goes for Trump. This goes for his VP. This goes for any political party. You, as the voter, ask questions. And you can look at their track record. With Trump, he have a track record. He had 4 years in office. Look at policies. Look at situation. This is why a lot of Americans, they always say, when Trump is in office, gas button is high, food wasn't as high. That's a win for Trump. And Kamala Harris, you trying to run on a record off of Joe Biden. If you're going to ride the good, you also got to ride that bad, baby. Because these people spending high money and gas and food. And I talk to so many drivers, you guys, so many drivers. And they all say gas is too high. It's cutting their profits. It's a lot of drivers have complained to me personally about Lyft and Uber. They feel like they're not getting their fair share.
Yeah, because Lyft and Uber, like the ride will be, let's say $30. The driver is only seeing maybe like 17.
Yeah, it's like you know what I'm saying? It's just really, really sad that they're just cutting into the profit margin, and it's disgusting. And this is why it's so important for people to organize, to get involved, and tell your politicians that, hey, we need some regulations here because it's unfair. And that's why I like dealing with Trump. And I even talk to Republicans. They love that deal too. Like I talk to Republicans. When I explain policy to them, I'll be like, hey, with these nursing homes, wouldn't it be better if you had that money follow you? They love that plan. They say, oh my gosh, well, I love that plan. That's a great plan. But I just can't just talk to myself. I also got to email and stuff like that. So that's why Mr. O'Neill, he's a brother that I use now to say, okay, let me learn how to reach out to Congress, get on the phone. And I feel empowered. Even when I talk to Congress and I talk to them about, the daycare and stuff like that. And when you get on the phone with these people, when you reach out to your congressman, always write down names and say, hey, can I speak to Tamika? Hey, can I speak to Kimberly? That let them know that you about your business. And always follow up with emails. The beauty of Chat GPT, if you don't know how to speak, you ignorant, you put that stuff in there and they'll make sure it's like a professional PR company wrote it for you. So it's no excuse. And write them emails, get on that phone, get to work. And I love it. I love doing it. I feel good. My friend was like, you really get on the phone with these people? I get on the phone with them because I want to meet them. I never met a congressperson, but I had a meeting with them. And I can't wait to do it. And I know Las Vegas, I know y'all going to be tired of me, but I want to go to City Hall because I got to tell these city officials, baby, y'all got to clean up this city. It's filthy.
Right.
I'm sorry, you got to clean it up, and y'all got to do something for these drug addicts and these homeless people. You got to do something with it. But then the Supreme Court got is y'all missing this. I posted on wiretheShow.com. They're a little debating about Supreme Court. Either A, we can criminalize homeless people, or B, leave them alone, let them run rampant. If the Supreme Court said you cannot have laws against because it's cruel and unusable punishment, then you're gonna be seeing California on steroids across the country.
Right. And
So
my thing is, again, how do you, because when the Black community asks for reparations, the government says, "Oh, we don't have any money," and we get the runaround. Okay, but why? How did y'all find all this money for A, illegal immigrants, and B, Ukraine?
yeah, but they
Where's
have the
all
money.
that money coming from?
They have the money. The real thing is Congress not going to pass it. Not this Congress. Because those members that don't have African people in their district, why should they vote for it? And then for those Congress people, and they can't say this because they're going to be labeled racist. For those Congress people that represent poor whites that have been white since slavery, never owned a slave, do they get reparations? People don't want to talk about that because they could argue, hey,
Well, the slave owners received reparations back when slaves were originally freed. So
absolutely.
That's the whole thing.
They had a whole deal for that.
Right. I think they were paid like it was in the thousands, maybe like 5,000.
They got money, they got all that. But my thing is, it's impossible. And one thing I love about John F. Kennedy Jr., what he said the reason why I'm not going to say I'm gonna do reparations because it won't never pass Congress. I said that is one of the most honest answer a politician ever gave. Tell the truth, because Congress
in Congress, like, stop telling me, oh well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna promise reparations because I don't think it's gonna pass. Okay, well, make it pass.
Well, you have to get somebody like, and Nancy Pelosi ain't gonna do it. She don't care. She ain't no slave.
To be out of. I don't even understand why she's still in the House.
The reason why I say it's gonna have to be someone in there that know how to get the votes, Prada. Somebody that know how to muscle up the votes, and you got to have gigantic. I'm talking about muscle in the House, and unfortunately, there is nobody in the House that is strong enough that can get majority of the House to pass reparations. We're not as Black folks, we're not that organized, and Black organizations not that organized to even demand it. There have not been a strategic plan. Now, Dr. King had even a grand plan. He said a poor people's march, poor people period, need to be taken care of. And look what happened. And once he got off the scene, did you see anybody pick up that campaign? Crickets. Nobody picked it up and said, hey, we're going to pick up where Dr. King left off about the poor people campaign. Write that check.
I feel like the conversation on reparations always gets shut down because people they don't understand what actually happened during slavery.
They don't. You don't have people that have done the research. So you have to have a campaign. First of all, you have to educate parents, number first, and educate, and you have to have organizations outside the school system and demand in the school system, and parents if be doing to prioritize slavery, because when you look at slavery and you look at what happened, this was a business move. It was sick. It was disgusting. It was the law of the land. America should, I would say this, if we lived in a perfect world, to write the check to those descendants of slaves that was enslaved, right? Write that check. But the problem is, Congress, I've never seen Congress come close to even do it.
So what's the difference between slavery and Holocaust?
There is no difference, but you're talking about another group that is politically, engaged, that know how to get things done from their politicians. Black folks still don't get it. It's about do you got the swag with Congress? We be complaining on the outside. We don't do a good job even playing on the outside. We just complain to each other. But those groups, they demand do something for the people in the Holocaust. Pay the money, even for the Japanese people, what they got for being in those camps. We don't do enough. And the average person that listen to this show never went to their Congress. When they had them open meeting nights, it'd be empty. In some of these black districts, nobody. Or it'd be the same people that come there complaining all the time. So if they don't have the support in their own district, how you think they're gonna get the support when they go inside the Capitol? We have to. If you want reparations, then you need to organize the same way y'all organize. Well, not you, probably. I don't know if you was on the call giving Kamala thousands. The same way y'all organize to raise all that money. We want Kamala. Why we can't never do no Zooms to talk about reparations?
Right.
You see? And I'm talking about Democrats. Don't even talk about Republicans, because Democrats supposed to be for black people, correct? That's the perception that they put out. They never led the DNC, the DCCC, President Obama, to Nancy Pelosi, to Joe Biden, to Jill Biden, to them dogs. They never led a massive campaign for reparations for black folks. What they do is pander. Get a black woman. She's dancing to Beyonce, walking out to Beyonce. They pander to, because they think we so stupid that we just want somebody, and it's going to fail because you just can't get in the White House with black people only. So you got to get the white folks to vote. Come on, she got to get some white folks to vote for her too. And they're not going to vote because they white husbands. Do you really think what they say at them dinner tables about Kamala Harris? If you don't know, I tell you, look at what they did to Hillary. They reminded him, we do not, in this country, this is a man-run country. It's embedded in the DNA. Let's be clear. Black men got the right to vote before white women. I'm going to say that again. Black men that own property had the right to vote before white women. White women were oppressed so bad that they was the leading demographic when the civil rights and all them bills started to come into play. White women were able to get into certain jobs because of those bills. White women is a minority. They put them in a group. So I just feel like, and when you talk about affirmative action, white women benefited from affirmative action more than black folk. But that's not here or there. But white women, they are always been faithful to their white man. They're not going to turn against them. I never see them do it. They will lie. And I'm with Kamala. I love Kamala. I love her. They're going to go in that voting booth, Donald Trump. Because all they're going to do is lie, because they don't want, because it's uncommon to say, I'm with Trump, and make you look. So what you say, I'm with Kamala. I love Kamala. As soon as you go in that voting booth with your Birkin bag, Donald Trump, you leave that. How did you vote, man? I vote for Kamala. And then when the results come back, it shocked the world. That's why you ain't gonna believe it till election day. You ain't gonna believe it till election. That's why Kamala ain't gonna get that. She gonna get this enthusiasm, yeah, but she ain't gonna win that, baby. No, ma'am. No, ma'am at all. Child. That's good, but Kamala ain't gonna get it. No, they gonna turn against Kamala. Because even CNN, they're going to say the most ruthless. This is why there's going to be some nasty stories about Kamala. It's going to come out. This is the honeymoon phase. Oh, she raised money. Oh, but it's going to switch. Because they was showing so much love to Hillary. Oh, she got it. I'm with her. And she started fainting, getting dizzy.
Nasty woman. You remember that?
You're a nasty woman. You don't know the jail, no emails. I felt bad for Hillary. I'm like, dang, people lock her up. And then lock her up. Every excuse me, every time I mention her name, they say lock her up. I don't tell them lock her up. Like, It's like anybody that wasn't even a fan of Hillary, we all just said, lock her up, she's corrupt. And when he screamed out to Russia, it was so iconic. Russia, if you're listening, if you could find those 55,000 emails. And I'm like, see, I just like this man. And the way how Trump, this is why I love Trump. The way how he talk about those foreign leaders, Kim Jong-un, he's running with an iron fist. President Xi, I love him. He runs that country millions and millions. I just love him. I love his policy. They don't want Trump to get in there because they know what Trump gonna do. They know it. They know. So Trump, I'm here for it. I just want Trump to stay focused. I can't wait to get on the stage. Kamala talking about reproductive rights. Black women don't care nothing about that. And white women don't care nothing about it either because Hillary was trying to go for that same plot. They still vote against her.
All the stuff that's going on right now, inflation, gas prices.
They don't care about that.
What? Ma'am.
They don't care nothing about that. That is an outdated strategy. You're not, and she keeps saying, well, it's Congress passing, it's gonna get across my desk. I'm gonna say it ain't gonna pass in Congress.
Y'all saw what happened with Stacey Abrams. She really sat there and thought, oh, I'm gonna win this campaign talking about reproductive rights. No, ma'am, you lost.
She did not win.
Twice.
She is nowhere in the world. Kamala should have stuck with legalizing marijuana in Georgia. She needed black folks to come in Atlanta and record-breaking numbers. She kept running this outdated strategy because she wanted white liberals to vote for her. They did not vote for her. You got to get black men and black women. If you would have just came up, went to California, smoked a blunt, and then ate a chicken wing, you would have won. Kamala would have been, not Kamala, Stacey Abrams would have been the governor. She ran with that outdated strategy. It ain't going to work.
Then she was sitting up there on, I think she was on the Shade Room interviewing Monica, talking about, so Monica, why does the internet call you Gunica? Ma'am, I knew at that moment she had lost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because he pandered. It's not sincere. Like her staff be sending. I remember one time, Joe Biden, the DJ, you know that DJ that be on Instagram. He up in there, oh, this is my song. That wasn't even Joe Biden talking. It's just like the pander that they be doing. Just like Kamala Harris. Hey, ma'am, what records? I love this record. She just grabbed records. She don't listen to that stuff. She listens to Indian music. Like, she don't be listening. Like, the pander, it's just like, they just be playing in our face, and it just be like, because Joe Biden couldn't have it. He really liked ice cream. I want rock and roll, chocolate. He kissed random women. Like, they just had to just say, bruh, we just got to vote fashion. This is like so sad because they ain't telling me nothing that Kamala gonna do for black folks. The first thing, I don't want you to tell me what to do with my body. Well, the Supreme Court have already decided is gonna go by the states. If you want to live in a state, if you want to live in a part of the country that pro, do what you do well, then move to a state that's pro. Go to Illinois with high taxes, but you can't try to force Texas because most of the people in one of the Bible Belt and Texas is thriving. Now they need to get back on the regular grid, be having power outages. Other than that, baby, it's milk and honey in Texas. Why do you think a lot of people, this is something that Democrats fail to realize, a lot of black folks are moving from Chicago, New York, and they moving to Texas. California, they came in Texas and jacked that rent up because Texas, and it's a red state, but you can thrive in Texas. Like, that's something that Republicans said. Why is more black people are gravitating to red states? It's a reason because of that. It's a reason.
Right.
Because in Illinois, I was just looking at the policy meeting the mayor of Park Forest, he's complaining because the taxes are so high in Park Forest. I'm in a group. Everybody said, I regret buying a property here. The taxes are so high. It's just so crazy. They said, why do you move to Vegas? So you're not in Texas anymore. I moved to Vegas for opportunity-wise, And it's not saying I will never go back. When I settle, and I'm talking about really with a family and get it in, start eating, eating the box, and have, I'm going back to Texas. Baby, that's home. Baby, you gonna catch me come with number land. Baby, the Wiley estate, we gonna be in Texas with money. And then proud to get to come to the estate with my team of staff. And baby, we gonna go back on this point and just laugh. Girl, you remember we talking about that? Oh, you're so right, son.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be in my road money.
Period.
Staff. You ain't gonna, my children gonna be born into this world. They ain't gonna know what it means to be poor. What's that?
Right.
So it's because what their father went through. I'm like, I ain't gonna never. I'm humble. Yes, I'm humble. But once the money comes, you ain't gonna be seeing me walking, taking no bus and all that type of stuff. No, I'm gonna get a driver and be driven around on a private jet. Who don't want to ride private? You know, who don't want to have multiple property? Who don't want to have a staff? You crazy. I want somebody to cook for me. I want to have a 24/7 masseuse. So I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to eat all the best of food. If I want to go to Paris or South Africa or in the Congo or wherever, I want to be able to go and travel. They said, why Vegas? I love it in Vegas. Vegas is thriving. Vegas is great. I know, Armand, you asked me a question. You want to know why I'm in Vegas? I ain't coming to see you, child. Get delivered. Get off that crystal mountain. And I can tell you in here, that's Armand asked me, why Vegas? Don't worry about it. Have fun. Some areas the leaders have taken the money out to upgrade the city and use it for their own good and some country. Yeah, it's just crazy. Like, that's Armand Wiggins, shout y'all see, because he, like, this is crazy. Like, did you see that? Did you see that art? Like, that's Armand Wiggins to a T. He's trying to throw. You can't go. Like, this man is a psycho. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. I can't wait. Who don't want to be wealthy? You stupid if you don't want to be wealthy.
Right.
To be poor. The thing about it is that you keep at it. You keep at it. You keep thriving, and I know God gonna bless. I know God gonna bless. And then everything that I want to do, help LGBT artists, you'll be able to do that. Get into like Candy. Candy got so much money. She got her new group that she managing. That's just a little side project to make more money. You need to have money and thrive in business in Texas, and you will be good. It's not a duty need to help or government help. Yeah, I understand that, but we're gonna be thriving, and God is blessing. But this was a good show. I was not planning on going live tonight, but Prada, thank you. I love you. You see the trolls. Maria, her big tail. She was in Storm girlfriend chat. Well, we always say that. She changed her name from Love Maria to Maria.
Girl, okay. I'm glad you brought that up because I remember when we were friends, I guess 1 or 2 years ago, we were waiting for you to go live and Armand was live. So I had sent her the link to Armand's live and she was like, I don't like him. I really don't like him. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Okay, but now she's following Armand on Station Head, and now you up in the ops chat. It's just like, you fake. This is why don't nobody like you.
And then get mad, and then the other girl, Aaliyah, she thought I didn't know her Station Head show. Like, girl, bye.
I'm glad you brought her up too, because she, along with Love Maria, was trying to say that you were using me for content. Okay, but BBL TV, you sent Storm the voicemail that Wiley left you, and then he played it on his platform. So is Storm using you for content?
Oh, that's a good point. That's the immigrant, BBL immigrant. Yeah, she surely did, and she was so happy, and she thought they was gonna flood to her channel.
No.
Didn't even care. Like, she really thought that was her moment. And then said, I seen Wiley drunk, and he already talked about it on his channel. Like, girl, that people don't care. You being used, you dummy.
Like, y'all be doing all this stuff, you don't get anything out of it. These people don't acknowledge you. They don't care about you. Nobody is following your channel. Nobody cares about your sad, boring life. Nothing.
Because she up there trying to be a baddie. I guess she's trying to get on Natalie Nunn's show on
That's
Google.
old. Being a baddie is old. We are educated, grown women.
Okay, and then she be taking she take her clothes off, showing her bikini and stuff like that, because she trying to get men to to hit her
That's
up.
sad. You would think, okay, a woman is on the internet taking off her clothes. I'm sure she has thousands of views. No.
No, like 200 people watching. That's about it. 200.
So you got undressed for free.
Yeah, showing, and then soon you paying that camera liquor bottles. And then she talking that baby voice like she so it. Girl, let's not even talk. She was all, oh, I didn't even know it. And then when you catch her at a lie, she be acting like, girl, we can see you. I didn't even know you. Girl, get your baby talking voice up out of here. You don't even talk like that, girl.
He was in Storm's chat one night when he was talking about how his disdain for black people. I don't hang out with black people either. I hang out with all white people. Though none of those white people want to be bothered with you. They call you when they need help with something. You are the help. You are the immigrant help. I don't know what y'all think y'all are getting out of being a black person or a black immigrant and then getting online bashing black people.
Oh, that is so funny. That is so funny. I love it. I love it what you said. I love y'all so much. This was fun. Y'all give Prada her props. This sister came on here. She saw the trolls. The trolls came through.
Educated the people.
We educate the people. They're the one and only that you would never see a show like this. Okay. All right. All right. Love y'all so much. Thank you, Prada. And don't forget tomorrow. Tomorrow actually today we'll be back live with some more stuff, some more stories and stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, did they say Jimmy Carter passed? Do we need to pray for the Carter family? The president, did he pass? So let me make sure, because I didn't even see that. Baby, I think y'all forgot about Jimmy Carter. Hold on, I didn't even put that on the website. Let me see something. Oh, okay, no, it was fake information. It was a hoax. So he's still with us. Cause I was like, that would have been like some national news. I just Googled that in here. I know it was a hoax. I know you said it was a hoax letter. It was a hoax. A fake Jimmy Carter death announcement spread like wildfire on X. News the former president Jimmy Carter died on Tuesday does not appear to be true. X, formerly known as Twitter, began blowing up late Tuesday morning because of an announcement that appears had been first posted by a far-right political activist, internet personality Laura Loomer. The post quickly began trending on social media when many people retweeted it without taking a closer look. Like they have noticed that most were inaccurate statement, specifically in paragraph 2 through 4. Loomer seems to have realized fairly quickly that the announcement was fake, but her tweet have already been retweeted many, many times. Loomer is now being roasted by those who realized right away that it was not factual, asking why she didn't realize that it was a satire. It appeared the letter said Jimmy Carter passed away as fabricated gross. Why would somebody fabricate a letter said the president died? I have deleted the letter. I'm keeping President Carter and his family in my prayers. People should not post death hoax. Somebody said journalism equals fact checking. Just proving my point that they are so eager to be first to post that you could care less about verifying anything. At least you retracted the fake info this time. You're getting complacent. You should realize this. You're trying desperately to break the news any way you can. It is going to bite you in the A word. Do the one thing responsible journalists do and research before you put them out. Be better. They say it appears that X began putting warning on posts containing inaccurate information that spread across social media. Mr. Carter's 100th birthday is fast approaching. He will become October 1st, many people believe that he will still be alive on that date. On Monday, Carter grandson, former Georgia Senator Jason Carter, spoke about his grandfather and said he believed that Mr. Carter would have been proud of President Joe Biden's decision to drop out of the race for president. In June, Jason Carter said that his grandfather was experiencing the world as his best he can as he continued through the process. Carter entered hospital care in a hometown in Plains in February 2023. At the time, Carter Center announced that the 39th President of the United States decided to spend his remaining time at home with his family to receive hospice care instead of the additional medical intervention. Jason Carter said in June that his grandfather seemed to be in good spirits and faced a new phase of his life without his wife, who died in November 2023. When the former president does pass away, there are very specific procedures that will be followed. Announcing his death, it seemed highly unlikely that his passing would be leaked before it's announced through official channels. So we do want to thank Couture for her amazing support, and I'm so glad that I read it and stuff like that, because with that, I would have saw something. I'm like, well, I ain't never seen it. I'm like, dang, but she saw that fake letter, and people assumed that it was real. I'm so glad I didn't post it. I didn't want to be labeled fake news. But I want you all to really look in the mirror, and I want you to kiss the mirror and say, "Ooh, you look good." All right. I want to close out again. If you want to contribute to the Wiley Show, you can. $sign Marquise Wiley 28, Zelle Wiley Show at gmail.com. I would love to see y'all there. Love y'all for y'all main support. $sign Marquise Wiley 28, Zelle Wiley Show at gmail.com. Thank you so very much, and I love you all. Little black boy, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first.